Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I talk about sneakers, basically review shoes, rate shoes, unbox shoes and all of that. And today I have a package from LayerX. So this package came from LayerX, and I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing, and then just telling you guys what I think about the shoes. So let's start with the unboxing and then the reviewing, because we have a lot to do today. So this is the back to school Horlar of Lagos Converse, and it's basically a collaboration between LayerX, Horlar of Lagos on this particular classic Converse silhouette. And before I open it and show you guys what the shoes inside look like, let's go over the box and let's talk about the packaging of the box. So here, like I read earlier on, we have back to school Horlar of Lagos Converse, and then you have the LayerX logo here. Converse, you have HOL, which stands for Horlar of Lagos. You have Converse, the label or tag, Urban Jungle. So I think Urban Jungle kind of partnered on this, and then you have Converse here again, LayerX, and then a barcode to scan and a couple details on that. But this is basically the default Converse box. Looks different from a regular shoe box, which is something I love. I think it really stands out from your normal box or typical rectangular squared sneaker box. This is different. Let's open it and let's see what is inside. So when you open it, there's a write-up here that says back to school, and I think this is from Horlar Sukomi, that is Horlar of Lagos. Let me read it for you guys real quick before we proceed. So it says, in my high school days, few things were important. My friends, sport, assembly time, excelling in math, stacking A's and B's, and rocking myself customized Converse. After all, why wouldn't you? I lived that life. I was always eager to return to school to put in my utmost effort in being the best. Naturally, I had to excel in math, but not just for my own sake, but also for the words of San Sultan in the song Mathematics. You guys remember the song, where board mass meant mutual love and respect for others. As a start of learning every equation back then, becoming a mathematician was an attractive idea, a dream that didn't fly. One thing remained clear: all the hard knock, school life, and ambition prepared me for a future that came together nicely. First, with my love for lifestyle photography, and now being rated the coolest sneakerhead on the continent of beauty, Africa, of course. Here's board mass, my expression of shared nostalgia. 10 over 10, Horlar Sukomi. So that is a note from Horlar of Lagos, and then we have that here. And then moving on, you have this do and don't label type of thing, telling you what to do with the shoes and telling you what not to do with the shoes. It says this for the do's. I think this is based on how to maintain the shoes, and I think this is for Shoe Lab. Shoe Lab is a sneaker maintenance and laundry, all-round sneaker maintenance and laundry service and brand here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I think this is for them. And then after this, we have this envelope that comes with an authenticity certificate of authenticity. That means this is to certify that your shoes are authentic, and there is a signature from Olaolu Badeyon, that's LayerX job manager, and then another signature from Horlar of Lagos, of course. And then we have this here. Let's keep this here, and then let's go into the shoes and see what the shoes look like. LayerX and Horlar of Lagos are really thoughtful whenever they do their collaborations, and then I'm talking about the branding in particular. Their Air Force One and Blazer collaboration that they had last year, which was a really amazing collaboration and a beautiful time. If you witnessed it, the branding was amazing. If you open the box, I kind of think the branding was better than this one. I don't know if it's because it was the first one, or if it was because it was an Air Force One or a Blazer, or if it was because it was Nike. But then the box was crazy, the notes inside were crazy, like that. The packaging was beautiful. But not to take anything away from this one, the packaging of this one and the attention to detail and storytelling of this one is also very beautiful. So This is Ola of Lagos's second collaboration with LayerX, and is basically on a classic silhouette, which is the Converse. And then these shoes come in 4 different variations, 2 highs and 2 lows, white and black. The black one is called the Blackboard. So you have the Blackboard high and you have the Blackboard low. And then this white one is called the Notebook. So you have the Notebook high and then you have the Notebook low. And this is the Notebook low. So 4 different variations, classic silhouette, amazing shoes. But what I love most about the shoes has to be the storytelling, and that's one thing you have to give Ola of Lagos kudos for. He always tries to tell his story in everything he does. And I'm not saying this because I know him personally. I'm saying this because, yes, I know him personally, and that's why I know he tries to tell his story in everything he does, even though he does not have to do with sneakers, even if it's photography, even if it's anything general, lifestyle. He's always trying to tell his story from secondary school, being a cool kid from Ayobo and all of that in whatever he does. And I think it's something that is very, very commendable. I mean, stories make the world, stories rule the world. Tell your story, people would fuck with you. So this is basically him telling his story. I think we've moved past the stage of him telling his story from Ayobo and jumping buses, which is the jumps to kicks, and this is him telling the story about when he was in secondary school and the life he lived in secondary school and all of that. And we can all agree, I would say there's this popular saying that says you live the best lives, sorry, you live the best years of your life when you're in high school. So when you're in high school, that's like the sweetest time of your life, or that's like the most enjoyable time of your life. And this is him telling the story of when he was in high school through shoes. And he said mathematics was his favorite subject. That's what he always looked forward to passing, always put effort into passing. And what also inspired him to pass mathematics was South Sultan's song Mathematics, which he said something about board mass, blah blah blah, and he just found a way to incorporate all of that into these shoes. You have board mass written here, you have board mass written here, you have board mass written here, you have some mathematical equations on the shoes too. I'm not really good with maths like Ola, so I really understand some of these equations, but yeah, you have mathematics written all over the shoes with board mass, just looking for a way to tell the story. And I also have to say, I love the way they named the colorways after how they look. This looks like a notebook, and then the white one does look like a blackboard. Like, it's really, really crazy. Like, the thought process, the effort, the attention to detail that they put into making this collab really, really blows my mind. And I'm telling you, this is like world standard. This is what guys in like the UK and the US and like Nike and New Balance and Adidas do. So what LayerX and Ola of Lagos are literally doing here is nothing far from what they are doing in Europe and the rest of the world. And to be honest, we have to give them their flowers. We have to say kudos to them and shout out to them for this collab. So now let's talk about the materials used in making it. We all know the Converse silhouette. We all know that it is the upper is made from canvas, and then the midsole, the mudguard, the toe or the toe box, and the entire outsole is made from rubber. Converse has always been like that. Converse will probably always be like that. So normal Converse material, normal white with red detailing and black detailing around the midsole, and brown or gum sole looking outsole. Basic Converse materials, nothing different, nothing out of the box, just straight up classic OG Converse. And then to the pricing, or to the prices of this, the high ones go for 185,000 naira, and then the low ones go for 175,000 naira. So the Blackboard and the Notebook high both go for 185,000 naira, and then the Blackboard and the Notebook low also go for 175,000 naira. So the highs 185,000 naira, and then the lows 175,000 naira. Fair price if you ask me. And then finally, if you'd like to get a pair of these, you can go to the LayerX website. I'll put it in this video, and I'll also drop it in the caption or in the description of this video. And here are some quick reasons why I think everybody that can afford this should get a pair of this. Number one, it's Converse. It's a classic silhouette. Everybody should have a pair of Converse at least. Number two, it's a collaboration between LayerX and Ola of Lagos. So this is Nigerians pushing sneaker culture on a world standard, doing sneaker collaborations on a world standard. And if you're a Nigerian, I think if you're a Nigerian and you can afford this, I think you should really consider affording it. And finally, this is a major collectible. If you missed out on the first collaboration last year, that's the Air Force One and the Blazers, it didn't re-release. Like, they didn't release it. It was just once and once. So if you didn't get it, you'd probably never get it for retail, and you have to wait till someone wants to sell theirs, which would be really, really expensive. So that one is gone. If you miss that, your loss. Forget about it. But then this one is here now, and I don't think you want to miss it. So if you can afford this, I think you should jump on this, because once this sells out, I don't think they would release it again, and it becomes your collectible. So and you are just a part of history automatically. Big history, if I may add. So I think if you can afford this, you should go for this. Check this out, and then let me know what you guys think. I personally love it, even though I love the blackboard more than this notebook. Well, I love both of them regardless. But which one do you guys prefer? Which one do you love the most? And then just let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Shout out to all of Lagos, shout out to LayerX, shout out to Converse. I'm Sneaky Titan, and I'm out.